Hi everyone, it's Dr. Brad Meyer from Stephen F. Austin State University. Today we're going to do our fourth tip on the TMEA Timpani Etude, and this one is on crossovers. So there are a couple things that we can look for when trying to do a really good crossover. And the section I want to talk about specifically is measure 30 and 31. In this section, I've chosen to do a left-handed crossover, but obviously in other sections you can choose to do right-hand or whatever fits you best. But don't be afraid to do left-hand crossovers and right-hand crossovers when they're the most efficient sticking. So in measure 30, we do a left-handed crossover and it'll look and sound like this. And what I'm trying to do is make sure, because I'm at forte, that all the sounds are even and that I'm not accidentally accenting something or bringing out something or suppressing something. And so I'm looking for two big things when I'm doing these crossovers. The first is actually looking, using my eyes, trying to make sure that all the mallets are coming up to the same height if possible, and making sure that, first of all, my left hand isn't over accenting or coming up higher to that crossed over drum, and also making sure that the hand that's being crossed over, my right hand, isn't being suppressed or kept down and being underplayed. So I can use my eyes to check out the height, and I can also obviously use my ears and listen and make sure that I'm not accidentally accenting or suppressing one sound. So by doing that, I should have a nice, full, even sound where I'm not having any accidental inconsistencies in my sound production. The other thing that I want to watch out for when I'm doing crossovers is where I'm playing. Now, there are a lot of things that can happen in crossovers, but we want to stay in the same beating spots where we normally play on the drums, which is about 3 inches on this drum, 2.5 inches on this drum, 2.25 inches on this drum. And we want to make sure that we're not accidentally either moving like tenors to a edge of the drum, that we're finding our way all the way to those proper beating spots, because those are the best sounding spots on the drum. And we want to make sure that we're also reaching out to the proper beating area and that we're not going too far out or not hitting too close to the edge. Again, always thinking and listening and watching for consistency of sound and consistency of placement of where we're striking the drums. If you follow those tips, your crossovers should be nice and consistent and sound great for your audition or performance. I hope that helps, and happy practicing.